Oh, that. And I think I picked the Broncos anyway, though, didn't I? What did I
Oh
pick
yeah,
New York?
yeah. You
Yeah, I
picked
picked
the
the Broncos.
Broncos, but man, you were right. You were right on the fence. You were right on the fence. Everybody, welcome. It's Ron Dave. We're back at it for our Week 8 NFL picks. Of course, we're going to be discussing some of the big games last week before we dive in. Y'all be sure get in the comments, subscribe, and get involved with this. Like the show. But right as we started, let's just start with this. Rawhide, you had a huge claim coming into this season that the New York Giants were going to make the playoffs. And how were you feeling about 3 quarters in watching the New York Giants come into Denver and just straight up dad dick us for
Bro,
45 minutes?
well, I can tell you this. I felt every my take is like a zombie or a werewolf that it when the moon shows it transforms, when it goes down you go back. So my pick for the Giants rises from the dead some weeks, then it dies back. I'm just saying, with 31 seconds left in that ball game, I thought the playoff pick had rose from the dead again. I'm like
Yes.
31 seconds. I tweeted it out. I'm tweeting. I'm like, oh my God, playoffs still alive. Still alive. And then Bo Nix turns into Superman. Mr. Inconsistent. I don't know whether he's coming or going. He's good, bad. He's great. 3 quarters, they averaged 3.8 yards a play. I think the last quarter it was something like 9. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on?
That was one of the most insane games I've watched as a Broncos fan in my life. And Raw, dude, about halfway through the fourth quarter, because we caught our own tipped pass touchdown, and I'm like, okay, like we got some life. All right, we got some life. It's the New York Giants. We can come back. And then what happens? It's like 3rd and 15. The ball goes right off of Wandell Robinson's hands into Theo Johnson for like a 40-yard touchdown. Dude, I turned the game off immediately. I said, this just is not our day. And I go on and I record a video where I'm saying I'm so embarrassed about this team, how they didn't bring it for DT, how these guys got to have a serious look in the mirror, like when they decide to talk some trash on Twitter and through the media and all this stuff. And then I turn the game back on and I'm like, we just intercepted the ball and scored again. So now it's a crazy game, man.
Dave, hold on. Let me just say this. 33 points in the fourth quarter. Hold on. This is an NFL. This ain't college. This is an NFL game. 33 points in the fourth quarter. Who does that? Who does that? I'm like, I picked, let's be honest, I picked Denver to win this game.
Right.
But I'm like, after 3 quarters, I'm like, okay, my pick is not going to hit. Maybe my backup Giants to the playoffs. Maybe I can root for that.
I could already feel you counting your money again. Like watching that game. I'm like, man, I know Raw is so happy about it.
Yeah. Because, bro, it's playing out perfect. Nobody wants to take command of the division. Dallas Cowboys up and down. Commanders quarterback hurt. I'm like, they got a chance. Playing great. Unfortunately, he can't be rookie of the year because if anybody on the team wins rookie of the year, it's going to be Dart. But Dart playing good. This team is reinvigorated. I'm like, hey, have a chance. Then I see the Broncos say 33. Hold on, guys. Not 31, not 31, not 32, but 33 points the fourth
The
quarter.
fourth quarter,
And
man.
that freaking kicker for the Giants.
Oh, we need to talk about that.
That kicker for the Giants. Have they cut him yet?
Oh, no. Raw, get this. They cut him on Monday or Tuesday. Yesterday, they brought him back on the practice squad.
Oh my God, they couldn't find a kicker.
No, they have another kicker. Get this, Raw. Get this. They signed Younghoe Koo like 2-3 weeks ago. That guy has only missed 3 extra points in his entire career. But for some reason, and this kicker that they had out there, Jude McTammy or whatever, dude, this guy wasn't even a starting kicker his senior year at Rutgers. This guy has no business being on an NFL practice squad. And the only reason they say they're keeping him on there is because he's part of the international exemption. Go find another international player. Like, why do they keep bringing him back on here?
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. But think about it. He missed 2 extra points. They win the game. They literally win the game.
Yes. Oh, and let's talk about this dumb decision too. For some reason, this is where analytics just go crazy. When you score a touchdown to go up 19-0, kick the damn extra point.
I gotta ask you. I have to ask you, bro. I gotta ask you, man. Please. Because they're not the only one that does it. They're not. I got a question, bro. I think somebody scored the Dallas game. I think they got a 2-point conversion, I do believe, if I remember correctly. I think it was 9-6 or something. And they went for 2. That was 8. And they went for 2 to get 10 instead of just taking the extra point to get 9. I'm like, can somebody explain to me why are we going for 2 right now? I mean, we don't even know how the game is going to play out. We have no idea what's going to happen in the future.
No.
Why are we not taking the extra point? Why are we playing analytics game for a end of the game situation, bro? Figure it out, Dave. I cannot figure it out. Why do they make this so complicated?
Dude, yes. Why do they got to be like, they're always too smart for their own good. The Giants missed, when you factor that in, 3 different opportunities to kick an extra point, dude. For it, man. It was insane. The last thing that I will say about this is, dude, Jackson Dart was gifted that last drive based on penalties, man. Like those refs, I hate those refs. They suspended Trey Greenlaw for in an unprecedented thing because he didn't even touch the ref. But yeah, dude, that roughing the passer call was ridiculous.
Well, you know how I feel about that.
Oh, and then that pass interference on Riley Moss. I don't know if you saw what Pat Surtain said, but he said that was a bullshit call, and he said he's pretty sure the ref is still crying from what he said to him after that call.
Bro, it's the inconsistencies in how they call the game is what kills me, bro. And you're right, roughing the pass. You know how I feel, but I think that rule needs to be changed or modified. I really do believe that. But look,
he completed one pass on that would-be game-winning drive. Jackson Dart did.
Kind of reminds me of something, but I'm just here to tell you, bro. I'm here to tell you, bro. Y'all Broncos, bro. Y'all got luck on your side, bro.
Yes.
Y'all have pulled out a couple of games. I'm like, that's all right. That's all right. I guess the football gods is trying to give you fix the Colts game. I think they try. That's what they're doing for y'all. But I get it, bro. I get it, man. I'm good. I picked Denver to win. I just didn't like the Giants, how they made me feel about my money bet, and then they took it from me, bro.
Dude,
if they had just got whooped, I've been all right.
Dude, how does that defensive coordinator Bowen still have a job today, man? When your defense, I don't care how many drives you were on, you gave up 5 scoring drives in the 4th quarter.
4th quarter, Dave. 33 points. Do you hear me? 33.
And they only did it with 1 turnover, man. They only did. That's what's so insane. They only did it with 1 turnover. The Giants, man, they just love it. Oh, man, they just self-destructed, man.
The strength of your defense is on the defensive line, and I'm saying, Ty, y'all rushing three. What are you doing now?
Dude, they didn't even have Dexter Lawrence and Abdul Carter on the field on that final drive, man.
They help me out. Help me understand. Again, why they make football so hard? It really is not that hard. It's people pushing people.
I
It ain't that
I
hard,
cannot
bro.
wait until we talk about the Browns and Kevin Stefanski.
Oh,
I cannot wait till we talk about Mike McDaniel, man. But let's go
oh.
ahead and get into some of these picks, man. Let's start with Dallas, Denver, if you don't mind, and then we can
Oh,
go
you
to
doing the Broncos off top? Okay, let's go.
yeah,
Let's go. Let's go.
let's do that because man, I'm pumped about this matchup. People in the chat are pumped. I honestly, man, you called the Broncos or Bo Nix rather Mr. Inconsistency, and I think like that's how I would label kind of both of these teams. Strangely
Mm-hmm.
enough, you
Mm-hmm.
don't really know what version of them you're gonna get from week to week or quarter to quarter, and that's kind of been the Dallas Cowboys story and Denver Broncos so far. But yeah, I'm curious what your thoughts are on the Cowboys coming into this matchup.
Well, watching the Dallas Cowboys last week. I think I was in Discord. We were talking about it, and man, the balls that Dak Prescott was throwing was just they were immaculate. And I don't want to glaze too much on Dak. I think he is one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the game. CD Lamb coming back, I think it just opened that offense up a lot more now.
Mm-hmm.
That defense is something to be discussed, right? I mean, I think they're trying their work in progress. Look, they're not going to be good. Even if they had Michael Parsons, that defense still would be bad. I wonder, though, from the Broncos' perspective, if there's a team that you want your quarterback to get right in for 4 complete quarters, it's the Dallas Cowboys. They have made everybody, for the most part this season, look outstanding. Russell Wilson threw for dang on near 1,000 yards. So I mean, not a little hyperbolic, but I'm just saying he threw for damn near 1,000 yards. Chicago Bears, Caleb Williams got back on track with the Dallas Cowboy game. So if your team's quarterback is having some issues, Dallas Cowboys is the team to play. That being said, though, and Dallas hadn't won Denver since '92. Let's just be honest about it. Now, granted, I
Since
don't think
I've been born, man. I was born in '92.
right now. Obviously they don't play every season, but hey, that's a long time.
Yeah.
So the Broncos, I got them. Looks like they're favored by. Ooh, you got yours say -3.5. I got Dallas in the upset.
Oh, let's go. I love this.
I got Dallas in, after saying all that. I got Dallas in the upset. I don't know. Denver's got Lady Luck. Denver's offense is playing weak Dallas defense, but I think Dallas is going to put points on the board. What I would need to do is look at the weather. The weather is probably going to, if the weather's good, that helps Dallas and that high-powered passing offense. So the weather's okay. I can see them putting a lot of points on the board that would force Denver to match them. And I think if it's a shootout type of game, I think that favors the Cowboys.
I think that's a wonderful point, man. And it echoes what some of my friends here are saying in the chat. Can Bo Nix match Dak? David saying the answer to your question is absolutely not, because the Broncos can't score in the first 3 quarters. And if the Broncos go into the 4th quarter, they will get blown out. Yeah, this is really a test of, can we play call and play in a way in which you play with urgency before
Right.
it gets to the 4th quarter. Because right now, Sean Payton, this offense, they're calling 2 different games when you got to come back, and then when the game is somewhat in reach. I think the Broncos, I think they're gonna have to score over 25 points to win this game, which is going to be right now significantly above what their what they have averaged. I think like right now they're around 22 points or 23, so maybe not significantly, but yeah, this is a tough one. I'm definitely going with the Broncos here, but it's not going to be easy. I'm banking more on the fact that Bo Nix going up against the Cowboys defense, it's going to be a better matchup for us than the Cowboys versus our defense. Even without Drake Greenlaw, man, it's that sucks not having him on the field for this game. And yeah, as potent as the Dallas Cowboys offense is, their defense is, equally, or it's just as like horrible, on the other side of the spectrum, man. It's terrible, man. Their offense right now, Brian Schottenheimer, genius. Who would have thought? Dak Prescott. I'm so glad people are stopping crapping on Dak, even though they got a 3-1 record. He's one of the best quarterbacks in football. He's playing like it. And Javonte Williams, homecoming to Denver. That's going to be great. He's playing some of the best ball by far in his career. So, man, I can't wait. I can't wait for this matchup. I'm a Dak fan, but I got to go with my Broncos in this one. But I would not be surprised, man, if the Cowboys cover this 3.5-point spread.
Yeah.
Not be surprised one bit.
Yeah. Let me also say that I think your pick. I think the rational pick is the Broncos, right? I think that what has to happen in this game is if both teams play their game, I think Denver wins the game, right? Me picking the Cowboys is me leaning heavily on the Broncos being inconsistent on offense. So they have to be a problem, and Dallas have to be really good.
Yes.
But which honestly is the advantage. Broncos, I guess that's why you see the -3.5. But yeah, I think your pick is not a bad pick. I think your pick is a rational pick. I'm extremely happy that people are seeing what Dak Prescott is doing, and I guess that's really why I'm leaning that way.
Yeah. Well, I like this, man. I like this a lot. I did want to show this to you. I did a video on this yesterday, so I'm not going to dive into it super deeply. But where was this? I did a comparison of John Elway, Tim Tebow, and Bo Nix in fourth quarters in these games, and there was something very, very interesting. In the fourth quarter, Bo Nix is completion percentage. It's around 69%, and his yards per play is at about 7.4. But when he is trailing with under 4 minutes to go or under 2 minutes to go, his completion percentage jumps by 8 points, and his quarterback rating 108.7, 103.1. It's pretty interesting when you're comparing it to John Elway. Granted, played in a much different era. So, but yeah, Tim Tebow trailing in less than 2 minutes, his completion percentage was 37% in his career. I was like, man, that is just insane. So don't get me wrong, I'm not calling Bo Nix John Elway, but I do think with what Bo Nix has shown in fourth quarters, he's at least better than Tim Tebow. So I'll take.
He said he's at least better than Tim Tebow. You crazy? Hey, I mean, you said they got to score at least 25 points, man. They scored 33 in a quarter last week, so yeah. I mean, you should feel pretty good about that.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get to the top of the slate here. Minnesota Vikings taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. Vikings lose. I think this was kind of a close game to the Eagles. Chargers getting obliterated at home by the Indianapolis Colts, top team in the AFC, maybe in the entire NFL. Where are you going with this? You mentioned something to me about the Chargers right before we went live.
Yeah, the Chargers, I guess they're not who we think they are. I think we had a lot of high hopes for Chargers. Now, granted, they are dealing with some injuries, right? on that offensive line. But you would think they would be able to get it together and perform a little bit better than how they've been performing. I mean, they're 4-3 right now. I think their points differential at -12. The the I don't know if they just if it's Justin Herbert not using his legs enough, or it's just that I don't know what it is, bro. I can't figure him out. And I'm surprised with Harbaugh being the head coach there that they don't look better than what they are. You would think he can coach around that poor offensive line or the injuries on the offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
But we got the Vikings on the other hand. They messed up and let Sam Darnold go, and they're hurting right now. You didn't know what JJ McCaffrey was going to do, and if Carson Wentz is your solution, then you have no solution.
Right.
So that defense has been playing okay. Let's be honest about it. They have given up. They've given up the most this season. They beat the Dolphins. They gave up 27 points. I'm sorry, they gave up 29 points to the Dolphins. They gave up 38 to the Colts, which I was extremely surprised by. Man, I guess I'm stuttering because I can't win a Thursday game. And I'm trying to figure out how to win a Thursday game.
Dude, we can't pick Thursday games to save our lives,
I'm all over the place. I don't know who to pick in this game. I tell you what, I am going to go with the Minnesota Vikings. I'm off the Chargers narcotic. They have disappointed me thoroughly. They lost 3 of the last 4 games. They have made the Colts. They have made me a believer in the Colts now. So it is what it is, man. I gotta go. I gotta go with. I'm sorry. I gotta go with the Vikings, man. I gotta go with the Vikings.
Dude,
And Brian Flores.
I'm going with the Vikings too, man. I'm going with the Vikings too. I got to, man. The Chargers, dude, they are too hurt. Dude, they're on like their 4th string running back, Kamani Vidal. Really? They've lost like half their offensive line. It's just starting to match. The injuries are starting to add up, man. Is this John Harbaugh football?
You think it's injuries though? You think that's what it is? I mean, it's a lot of people got some hurt people, bro, winning.
Yeah, maybe they're just a cursed franchise, man. Maybe Justin Herbert really isn't that guy. Maybe he's just a front runner.
Maybe so, bro. Y'all dealt with injuries. Look at you. Y'all dealt with some injuries. Still dealing with injuries. Look at you, right?
We're on our 4th string left guard. Granted, he should have started ahead of the 3rd string guy, but hey, 4th string left guard.
The Chiefs dealt with injuries. I'm like, I get it, right? All injuries are not created equal, but I'm like, you lose to the Giants. I mean, I know I picked the Giants to make the playoffs, but you lose to the Giants. You shouldn't have lost that. That should have been a win.
Yeah.
The Commanders, I get it, right? The Commanders, but 27-10. You win the game 27. You lose the game 27-10.
Yeah.
I don't understand. And Colts, they on fire right now. I guess we just got to believe in Danny Dimes. I guess, but I don't know, man. I'm not a believer in the Chargers anymore, which is not good. I think a little bit for you guys as a Broncos fan because you kind of need them to be whooping on Kansas City a little bit. You need a little help there.
Yeah. Yes.
So I don't know, man. I'm just severely disappointed by the Chargers, and they lost me a lot of money. How about that too? Let me just go ahead. Let me just go ahead and be honest about it. They lost me a lot of money.
What's really wrong with them, but
they lost me a lot of money, though. I'll just be honest.
I find this interesting with the Minnesota Vikings. They started the season off on the road in Chicago, got the win, and they have had 5 straight home games. So this is only their 2nd road test of the season so far. And the Vikings fans, they're going to be cheering Skull and all that, man, there in LA. It's going to feel more like a Vikings home game. When the Chargers got to do the silent count against NFC teams that come in, man, that ain't ever good. So I'm going with the Vikings until the Chargers prove me otherwise that they can beat good teams. And they were right there with Philly, man. with a backup quarterback, I see them beating LA. So now, man, this one's going to be interesting to talk about, man. How about those New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals? Joe Flacco, is he lead again, man?
Oh
What
my
was up
God.
with that, with him just obliterating this? Again, Steelers defense isn't what it's been, but still, that was an embarrassing performance from the Steelers defense to make Joe Flacco. I mean, how many plays do you think he can call off right now?
Well, you got me. I look at Dave. Did that game the Bengals? Let's think about this for a second. Now I know it's one game. I get it. It's one game. But was that more telling? Was that more of an indictment on maybe Joe Burrow than anything than the Steelers defense? I mean, did we finally did viewers finally be able to see the advantages of having Jamar Chase and T. Higgins on your team?
The
That's
game
the
plan
question.
was simple.
Exactly. Throw it to them. When in doubt, throw it to Chase.
Football doesn't need to be complicated.
It doesn't need to be covered. But I never understood why Pittsburgh knew what they were going to do. But I felt like Pittsburgh made no adjustments there.
No.
Like they just played. I'm like, y'all know what he's doing. Why y'all ain't stopping that? I heard somebody even on, I heard someone breaking it down, talking about it. I'm like, y'all, he got two options basically. Jamar
Yeah.
Chase. Jamar Chase when in doubt. They could do nothing with it. And you knew that coming into the game, but I'm back on and I love Joe Burrow. And I don't really want to turn it into that. But I think it's pretty evident, you know what I'm saying, how good uh, those guys on the outside and how good they make you. And Joe Burrow is an excellent quarterback. But back to the game. So you were like the Cincinnati Bengals, New York Jets. There's not a whole lot to speak on here. Cincinnati Bengals, -6.5. Not surprised about it at all. Cincinnati Bengals, the Jets. And I hate it for Aaron Glenn because I hear people talking about Aaron Glenn, and I've heard people say him being on the hot seat. I'll say this. If Aaron Glenn is on the hot seat, then you should have never hired him. Should never had hired him.
Didn't
Right.
the Lions start out 0-10 under Dan Campbell?
Yep, it sure did, 100%. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they had the same issues, but yeah, I'm hearing a whole lot of noise. And the owner, I don't know if you heard what the owner said about you did the quarterback, and I think he was trying to defend the coach, but basically the owner said we need a quarterback who can complete a pass. So
I mean,
thought
he's
that
not
was
wrong. He's not wrong.
he wasn't wrong, but I thought that was kind of tough though. I thought it was kind of tough.
Dude, I'll say this, man. Dude, they might be better off just with Russell Wilson than they are these guys that they got at quarterback right now, man. Like, or freaking Jake Browning. Jake Browning. But I'm glad they're going with Tyrod Taylor this week because, again, you just can't. Justin Fields, how they call the offense for him, or rather, obviously it's both with his inability to just pass downfield. But it's if you at this point, if you're gonna run with him at quarterback, you got to be running like the wishbone and triple option and stuff like that. That's not gonna work.
Sad. That is so sad. And guys, I know y'all probably
How did he
if you
get
listen,
$40 million this offseason?
well,
Man?
I think 30 of it's guaranteed. They signed him to a 2-year deal, so you're really looking at 20 million a year. And you know the quarterback market, bro. So you're gonna get, they're gonna get something close to that. Especially if you're a starter, man. I thought the contract was one that it was a bridge contract anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever believed that he was the future, but I do believe they thought he had enough talent. But if you listen to me, and y'all hear me talk about seeing the field, man, watch Justin Fields play. That's what I mean by the guy who can't see the field. I got off of it, bro. I'm just off of it. I used to defend him. I thought he had some talent. I feel, I don't want to make it. I can't make any more excuses for him, Dave. He cannot see the field, bro.
I know you're on your third team, man. Like
Bro.
you gotta show it by now, and he can't. Maybe this is a hot take prediction right now, Ra. Again, I don't know if any of these college quarterbacks this year are any good. Like this might be a bad year to suck. I don't know, but just something early prediction. You heard it here first. Mac Jones to the New York Jets this offseason, baby.
Oh my God, they're gonna do that. They're gonna do a retread.
Hell yeah, they are.
Well, they're gonna fire Aaron Glenn if that's the case. You think Mac Jones can pull the Jets out of despair?
No, but he can win. He can win more games than 0. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I give you that. Hey, just go get Jameis Winston.
Dude, that's what they should do, man. Go get
Just go get
Jameis.
Jameis Winston, finish the season out, man, and be done with it. And I don't even see right now in college football. I don't even know who they're gonna draft. I don't see anybody right now currently in college that I feel comfortable being a Jets quarterback. I don't see it.
Dude, it's a mess. And Brees Hall's a free agent, dude, this offseason. I bet he goes somewhere and as like a Saquon type of.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Brees Hall is a really good running back, man. Now he does kind of have fumble problems, but man, it'll get fixed. Get fixed out in New York. But all that to say, man, I want to see the Jets get their first win. But it's gonna be Cincinnati, man. It's gonna be Cincinnati. Has to be. Ra, you got to check out the New York jokes on YouTube. If you've ever seen that, dude, it's a father-son, and they just react and to the Jets games. It's perfect. Real quick, want to say hi to everybody in the audience. We got Shai Vargas, David, the GOAT, Kodiak. We got Outsider. I don't know what he means by this, but he says, I'm late. I was watching that other show, but I realized why you don't like that show. The table's not sticky over there. What does that even mean? Only reason you thought you had some talent. Ding, 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 ding. Sticky tables. I don't even know what that means, Outsider, but I'm thinking of like that South Park meme right now. That's like where my mind's going, man. What kind of channel are you watching before coming up? Man, what's going on? Hey, Alan.
Well, that sticky table, that's more of a reference to people accepting mediocrity instead of and saying it's good. It's like going to a restaurant
Sounds like a college football channel.
That's what it is.
We don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. We got real expectations for our
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. That's all. That's it.
Okay. Buffalo Bills, Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers, like probably don't they have a winning record now? Probably the worst winning record team in the NFL at 4-3. They beat the Jets 13-6 last week. Dude, they have a 3-game winning streak. 27-24 against the Dolphins, 30-27 against the Cowboys, and then 13-6 last week.
Yep. But guess what though? They're going to right the ship this week, and what I mean by right the ship, the Panthers, they are going to lose. They're going to get back to being Panthers. Okay, all will be right in the world after the Bills and the Panthers play this coming up weekend. So the Panthers will go right back to panthering. So
panthering. I love that.
They got to go right back to it. Now the Bills, I don't know what's wrong with those guys. It's kind of weird that I feel like Josh Allen is back to having to do a whole lot more than he needs to do.
Yeah.
Sean McDermott, I think he's coaching for his job. I believe that, Dave. If they don't, I think they may make a change next season. I know it's
Bills
kind of
fans wanted him gone after last year.
I'm just telling you, he may be gone.
Well, how about this? How about a little switcheroo where we they fire Sean McDermott and bring in John Harbaugh?
I don't think they'll do. I don't think they'll do that.
You don't think they do that?
No, but if that was to happen, it would all be the same. It won't be any different.
No, you don't think so? Okay.
No, no.
All right. We'll talk about the Ravens when we get to
Yeah,
them.
I was
Give me the
gonna
Bills.
say. I was about to get. Yeah, I was going on a tangent on that. I don't know. I don't know. But I'll say this: the problem it's like they're always one little thing away. It's either they don't invest enough into the running game, and for a couple of years they did that, and then they brought in Cook. Look how great they look now. But when that defense was good, you wasn't doing that, and your defense aged out, and now the defense is poor. You see what I'm saying? So that defense side of the ball is awful. They're opportunistic, but they're awful. But it doesn't matter. They're playing the Panthers, and they're going to beat the dog snot out of the Panthers. Okay, guys, it doesn't even matter.
I agree, man. I agree. Give me the Bills. I think they cover that 7.5 points.
Ooh, and the cover.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Now, dude, the New York Jets or the New York Giants coming off just obviously devastating loss. They beat Philly a couple weeks ago. You know, Philly took that loss very personally. It's hard for me to see the New York Giants beating Philadelphia in Philly. And the odds makers feel the same. Eagles -6.5 favorites coming into this game. Looking at the New York Giants schedule, man, if they don't win this game, I think it's going to be hard for them to make the playoffs. They got a pretty tough schedule, I think, for the remainder of the season, man. They did not draw an easy schedule right now, but you think there's still life right now with this Giants team? Can they pull off an upset for 4 quarters this week?
No, it's over with. Eagles going to win this ball game, even though Jackson Dart has been. I think Jackson Dart is the best, is the rookie of the year right now. I think he's the best rookie that's playing right now, currently playing right now.
Terrible rookie class. Terrible.
Yeah, I think Scattervoo is very energetic. You know, unfortunately, he's only going to be able to play 4 years in the league. But yeah, I mean, the Giants coming off that brutal collapse against Denver, that hurts them. The Giants are still trying to right the ship. Speaking of the Giants, AJ Brown, man, bro, if you don't want to be there, tell him. If you don't want to be there, tell him, because saying little things, man, to keep.
Did he say something after he had like 2 touchdowns last week?
Yeah, he said something again. He said something. He tweeted out, it's like, using me, but not really using me, or something of that sort. But I don't even know who he was referring to. He could have been referring to the running back. But it just causes conversation, man. I'm like, bro, just if you don't want to be there, let them know, man. I think the Eagles, and I get it, right? You know, I think you talked about the cap hit, but the Eagles, they got a GM that can work some stuff out. So
that's true.
Bro, they got a GM. Yeah, he can do some things. So if you don't want to be there, man, leave. Honestly, I would. If I could financially figure it out, I'd trade it, man. I just trade it. Be done with it.
Do you got any idea like how him and Jalen Hurts used to be the best friends and now they're not anymore? What happened?
And see, and that's what I can't figure out. I don't even know. I don't even know if they're not anymore. I think sometimes it comes off like the play could be, hey, I'm having fun with the media. I'm just jacking with the media because they know if I tweet something, then they talk. But then we know that the coaches and other players got to respond to what he says. So that kind of lessens that thought. But man, I think also too, Jalen Hurts is maturing. I think Jalen leaned on him so much when he first got there, and now as he gets better, you don't have to lean on your crutch as much. Because Devontae Smith is off the chain. Let's don't act like Slim Reaper is not. So I think that may be a part of it too. And one other thing I'll say about it, from AJ Brown's perspective, I was thinking about it today. I heard him talking about it because people are like, man, he's winning. He just won a Super Bowl. Da 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 da. What, saying, why what if he doesn't want to be there and all that? His only defense I can see is this: he's at the age where the next contract is not going to be that lucrative if he doesn't have the stats to show for it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He could get the pay for the age that he got when he got that one, right? Because he's young. He's younger, right? So you get that money. But if he's looking for another contract, I can kind of see him saying, yeah, winning is good, but when I'm up for the next deal, I know I'll be over 30. But if I'm over 30 with 700 yards a couple of seasons in a row, that's gonna hurt my ability to earn. So I guess that's his only defense. But to the game, Bills win, Giants lose. It knocks them out of the playoffs. It's over with.
Dude, I'm right there with you. Okay. Oh yeah, Eagles. I'm putting them down. Okay, so I don't forget. Now, Tua calls out his whole team, says you guys all suck, even though you guys are lazy. You guys are lazy. I'm putting in the work and throwing 3 interceptions. How about that? We saw the Dolphins lay another egg. He gets benched. Why are you putting in Quinn Ewers over freaking Zach Wilson? I love Zach Wilson, and I know it was just preseason. That man tore it up here in Denver. Sean Payton rehabilitated him, just like you're seeing Kevin O'Connell do this magic, Kyle Shanahan do this magic. Sean Payton's been doing the same thing for Jarrett Stidham and Zach Wilson, and Mike McDaniel puts in Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers, the one guy that might still make Tua look better. Man, what a disaster. What a disaster, man. Dude, Mike McDaniel, dude, I'm a fan of this guy, but, dude, this guy's a straight-up dummy. And I can't believe that he's the coach of an NFL team, man. He just goes up there to the mic.
Nerdy boy.
Dude, he used to have so much swag and pizzazz. Used to be vaping on the sidelines. Like, if you're going to be that nerd, at least be that cool nerd, man. He's not even cool anymore. He's got no aura. He's got to go.
Yeah, hands down. He's going to be fired. The question is, where is he going to be the OC at next year? Because he's done.
Oh.
Tua. Go ahead.
Dude, if they cut him, it's over $100 million in dead cap next year. They're screwed. They got to wait another year.
They may have to pull the Broncos move. Eat it.
Yeah, do like a 60-40 split for like 2 years or something. If you get the right guy and the right coach. Brian Flores? Anybody?
No. Hey, we see who was right in that situation. Oh my God! All right, let me begin by saying this, man. I don't like Tua, whatever his name. I have never. First off, his name has more letters in it than the alphabet. So let's get that straight. Go look his first name up. It's like 18 characters, bro. Yeah,
wait, Tua isn't his full name? It's just a nickname?
Yeah, it's just short. That's short. Yeah, you at the computer. You just open you another window up and look up Tua's name. But anyway, so I'll say I don't like Tua. Okay, I think he is a poor leader. Somebody has told Tua to be a more vocal leader, and man, everybody's not meant to lead. It's just not right. Everybody's not meant to be a leader. I don't think his teammates like him. He comes off, like I said, saying take names to her. He's a school tattler, and he plays bad. If he played better, that's the problem I got. You do a lot of talking, and you're the problem.
Yes,
I feel like he never takes accountability for anything he does. Now, the game, the Atlanta's gonna win, but I think the bigger story here is the sell-off at Miami and what they should be doing. I don't know if I don't think you cut Tua, leave him on your bench. You play whoever you want to play. You paying him, or you play him. I mean, he's making 55 million a year. So it's hard to
Maybe
not.
play him to where he does have to finally retire. Is that
Yeah, there you
that's the
go.
play
There you
here?
go. Yeah, there you go, bro. He just one hit away anyway. So, and I'm not trying to make light of it, bro. He just kind of. I feel like he calls it on himself. All he had to do was shut up, bro. If he had shut up and playing the same exact way, people would be talking about him, but it wouldn't be with the type of energy.
Yes, it would not be vile. And
Yeah.
yeah, man. Yeah, it was very Russell Wilson. Very Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
Dude,
Very
and
well.
how about that from Russell Wilson? Did you see his tweet he had like on Tuesday after dropping a loss on the
Oh
bench?
yeah. I meant to talk about that when we talked about the Broncos game because it was so okay. I'm not a Russell Wilson fan either for the most part, but I think your head coach was. Hey, I think he was wrong for that day. I think he was wrong.
People saying that, oh no, that was just a compliment on Jackson Dart. It didn't mean it. Do you know Sean Payton? This man talks so much trash. You don't you don't think there was some subliminal shade being thrown right there to him wanting to play Russell Wilson? I felt the same way, man. I felt the same way. I was honestly surprised that Russell Wilson even gave it the time of day because he just looks like an idiot because his trash talk was still corny as hell.
Yeah, he is extremely political, I guess would be the word, but I don't know, man. Russell, be a backup. Sean Payton, you was wrong, bro. You didn't. That was unnecessary. You were wrong. And I don't even know why you had that feeling towards him anyway. You didn't bring him in. You inherited him.
Yeah, he did. He did inherit him. I don't think he ever wanted him. I think the ownership said you got to put up with him for 1 year and then we can release him. He said, okay.
Yeah, he knew what he had before he took the job. So I don't know why he felt so he had such a feeling about it. Yeah.
You just need that edge, man, to win in the NFL. You gotta be ultra competitive. I'm going with the Falcons. I don't know if they cover though because they disappoint me. Cleveland Browns going up against the New England Patriots. Cleveland Browns, they won last week. Congratulations to Dylan Gabriel. Obliterated the Miami Dolphins. And Dylan Gabriel, in a contest where they scored 31 points, Dylan Gabriel was a 13 of 18 for 116 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, 89.1 quarterback rating, 6.4 yards per attempt. Tua, by the way, in that game was 4.3 yards per attempt. Man, that sucks. But anyways, they got a real challenge this week going up against the New England Patriots. I think right now, the Patriots, sneaky. I think they could still finish with the best record in the AFC right now. It's still on the table. So I'm going with the Pats.
Yep, me too. I'm right there with him going with the Pats. Hey, my sleeper AFC East divisional winner. Man, they got things. Man, is Drake May not looking like one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL right now?
Dude, he's the best quarterback in last year's draft class, no doubt about it. Right now, I'm still putting Bo Nix at number 2. Jane Daniels, he might just go down as an incomplete grade at this rate. We'll get to it, but dude, Drake May, this offense, Stephon Diggs is playing great. Kayshon Boutte is good. It just took him a little while to get going. Mike Vrabel. Sometimes you got to be one and done with these coaches, especially if they were hired because they ran a tech business well. Like, what is, Mike Vrabel's doing a great job, man. Josh McDaniels is back doing what he does best, and that's just call offenses in New England.
Facts, bro.
They should cover.
Yeah, I agree, man. This should be a easy game for the. Well, I ain't gonna call it easy because we got to keep it 100 now. The Cleveland Brown defense is elite, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They top 5 in sacks and pressure rate, bro. But New England Drake May, he's surging, bro. Offense, I think the offense scored like over 23, 24 points uh, in 6 or 7 games this year, bro. And no, I don't think anybody doubted that Mike Vrabel was a good head coach, right? I don't think anybody knew that. Dylan Gabriel, bro, he is the ultimate game manager, right? He is, maybe that's how they told him to play. He is not putting the ball in jeopardy at all, but it is what it is. That offense is suspect. Was going to be suspect. I mean, look at Joe Flacco. He was there, and people was just killing him. And now he's throwing for 500 yards a game in Browns. But
Well, I think Kevin Stefanski had something to do with that. Did you hear about this?
what about Flacco?
About how when Flacco was with the Browns this year, preparing for these teams during the week, he would split first team reps every week with Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel because his state of mind or perspective on it was, well, Joe Flacco's a veteran. He doesn't need all the first team reps. Dude, this is
You don't believe in that?
This is when you're overthinking. This is when you're overthinking football, man. This is ultimate Browns shit right here, man. Where you're preparing for a week and not even giving your starting quarterback the full amount of reps, man. No wonder. Look what happens with Joe Flacco when you give him all the first team reps on a brand new team, for that matter, man. That is insane. That is insane, dude. That's the most dumbass thing I've ever heard of, man.
Oh, really? So
Yeah,
you don't believe in that?
because you got to be preparing your third round pick. Are you serious? Nah, man. You start giving him the first team reps after you bench the guy. But while he's the starter, you need to be playing him as the starter in practice, man. That is ridiculous. That, like, again, this is unprecedented dumbassery by the Cleveland Browns, by Kevin Stefanski. They're not a serious franchise. Yeah, because they're like, well, why isn't Shador now splitting reps with Dylan? He's like, well, Dylan needs it because he's still learning, as a full-time starter, which, yes, but dude, that is the most dumbass thing I've ever heard of, man. Joe Flacco's our guy, but we're not even going to give him the full amount of reps in practice. Are you kidding me? Yeah. No wonder they're one of the worst teams in football, man. When they're trying to get cute, nerdy shit.
Clearly, you're not for that. I hear it. I hear it in your voice.
What winning football team? What winning football team does that? Like, if you're a fan of one, and I'll say, if our Colorado Buffaloes, Rawhide, they were given Julian Lewis first team reps, for half the snaps in practice leading up to all these games where Kane Salter's crap in the bed, dude, I'd lose my mind.
Little different, but look, I get it, bro. I mean, clearly you don't like that. I said at the beginning of the season, the Browns' objective is not to win games. There's no value.
Clearly.
Yeah, there is absolutely there is no value in the Browns winning this season. There's no value in it. Your value comes in at the draft pick. So winning 6 games or 5 games, I think is counterproductive for the Browns. It will get you fired. Ask not Denny Green, but Bears ex-head coach at Houston. What was his name? Went to the Super Bowl.
Lovie
brother.
Smith.
Lovie Smith. Ask Lovie Smith, bro. When the objective is to get assets, you really don't want to win games. Now, but you gotta play it like you do want to win. You have to do that. But that's not the objective.
And it's why Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry will be back next year.
Exactly. They will be back. They're not gonna fire them guys.
Dude, no way, dude. We're talking about the Cleveland Browns, man. They let Hugh Jackson coach 3 seasons pretty much, man. Yeah, it's a terrible franchise, but there is one silver lining on offense, and I need to highlight him. Quinshon Judkins, I think, is playing amazing football. I think he's been the best running back in this year's class. He's really good, man. I like Quinshon Judkins.
Yeah, he's doing. Yeah, he's doing okay. Yeah, he is. I don't. He may be a pillar that you can lean on. I think they got a lot of young guys that they can lean on. I mean, they got Jacksonville's pick. They got their pick. Jacksonville 4-3. That pick is probably not gonna be as high as they would like it to be. But yeah, Cleveland. They won 2 games. They finished the season with the worst record, bro. You get the number 1 overall pick. Then you get who you want. Question is, who you gonna get?
My guy, John Middlecoff, he always describes the Browns as they just handle all the players like looking at them as just different widgets and like stocks. Just completely removes the human element out of everything. And with how they've handled this whole quarterback situation, that is absolutely how they look at all these guys. Not as leaders. It doesn't matter about the chemistry or any of that. It's just they're just all widgets.
Dang, well, what did you want them to do? I don't know what you want them to do.
Dude, pick a direction and stay with that direction, man.
You don't think they're doing that?
No. If Joe Flacco, if you brought him in to be your bridge quarterback, treat him like a starter.
I don't know, man. If I got a team, it's kind of like, okay, it's the Denver, right? If you get your guy, like you got y'all had bridge quarterbacks. You had bridge quarterbacks. You have had that.
Yes.
Like when Tebow was your quarterback, let's just be honest about it. The worst thing that happened was he won games. Come on, Dave.
You can see it on John Elway's face.
That was the worst thing that could happen when Tebow was y'all quarterback. Losing games would have been a lot more advantageous.
We got lucky
than winning.
We got lucky with free agency, man.
Yeah, bro. That's the point. So it's kind of like, we got to make it look like this, but we really need to lose, and we need to see what we got in our 3rd round rookie quarterback, right? Because guess what? I might get lucky and he's Russell Wilson. I might get lucky he's Dak Prescott. I might get lucky.
Well, they do got Dak Prescott. Right now he's wearing number 12.
Oh my God. All right. Don't do this, Dang. What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's wearing number 12, dude.
Oh my God. All right.
And this is how you know that these guys are dumbasses, because they will draft Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round over our guy, Shedeur Sanders, man. I'm not over it. I don't care that he's got a quick process or whatever the hell that means, man. This guy's a make-a-wish quarterback.
So you can't get the Browns any credit for draft. Nobody else drafted him.
The Browns for drafting Shedeur? Yeah, I'll give him a little bit of credit because, again, they just saw him as a valuable widget at that point. And again, they did not care about the whole circus and all the craziness this would bring about when you pick a second quarterback in the draft. Because, again, you remove the human element to all this, and they're just stocks. They're just widgets.
You know what I would have loved to see from you? The Denver Broncos in the 3rd round selects Shedeur.
I would have been on. I might have had to call the hotline for ending it all. I don't know if I could have handled that quarterback controversy this time, man. I could not have handled it, man.
Now that would have been good content.
Oh man, it would have been miserable. It would have been absolutely miserable. Bo Nix would have had a terrible season.
And the way Bo Nix has been a little oh my God. Oh my God. That would have been great stuff. I could see it now. I can see it now. Oh my God. So what's happening is it's just happening in Cleveland. It's just happening in Cleveland, bro. But I honestly though, I prefer. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just be serious for a second. This is what I asked for after day one. After he didn't go day one, this what's happening now, not necessarily with Cleveland, but how they handle it. I said, let my man be a backup. I don't want to get him to get on the field. Keep his value up. His next destination, he'll be able to play. That offensive line for the guys, let's just be honest. The offensive line for the uh, Cleveland Browns is god awful. I think the last game they were in their 11th iteration of it. I don't want don't get exposed because it don't matter. So since that don't matter, your value is your most valuable time as a player, or the most valuable thing as a player is upside. Once you lose upside in professional sports, so keep your upside. He has upside. Let him sit back, chill, understand how the NFL game works. Next location, come in and show out, bro. That's the best way. You want to play on that? You want to play in that offense? Dave, you don't
But
want it, bro.
this is where I'll go dark side. If it's true that you turned down the Baltimore Ravens drafting you because you wanted the chance to play in Cleveland, shame on you.
Yeah. And that's the next thing. Okay, I'm glad you said that since you opened it up. That's the next thing. Why are we mad that he went to Cleveland? He wanted to go to Cleveland. He made that choice. I mean, everybody's mad that he went to Cleveland and he said he wanted to go to Cleveland. He had two options not to go to Cleveland. He could have been in Philly. He could have been in Baltimore. If he had went to Baltimore, he'd been playing today. But on a team that's a lot better suited to look good in. So you can't get mad at Cleveland when he chose. Man, I can't get mad at you because you chose to hit the pipe, and I'm mad at the pipe. I ain't mad at the pipe. I'm not mad at that, bro. I'm mad at the liquor. I'm mad at the liquor store because hey, my man keep getting drunk. He went to the liquor store. I'm like, so you mad at the liquor store? Bro, he chose to go there, bro. He chose to go there.
Once day 3 hit, I just thought he should have gone to the CFL.
He's okay.
I just want to see my guy play. I just want to see him play. I don't care what league it is, man. I don't care what league it is.
Think about it, Dave. He could be with Baltimore playing
today. And let's get to that because he could help the Baltimore Ravens right now right the ship. And then he has a Matt Schaub type career arc, right? Matt Schaub, career backup, kind of, for a few years, and then becomes the starter with Michael Vick, all that sort of stuff, or goes to Houston. I forget. The Baltimore Ravens suck, man. They might be down there as one of the worst teams in the NFL right now. The Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears have their first, I think, 4-game winning streak in like 5-6 seasons now. They started out 0-2. They have ring-off wins against the Cowboys, Raiders, Commanders, and Saints. Okay, not the greatest, not the greatest. But they're also going up against another team just like those opponents that they beat, the Baltimore Ravens, man. This team sucks. They got no life. They got no leadership. And, I think the bottom's kind of falling out of Baltimore right now. I'm honestly a little surprised to see that they're 6.5-point favorites.
Well, they're 6.5-point favorites because Lamar Jackson's supposed to be back.
Oh, for real? He's supposed to be back?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
he practiced yesterday.
Oh, okay. I take back everything I said. Sort of.
I should have had you pick your game. Well, I'm showing that he didn't practice Wednesday. I could have swore I read something he practiced when he returned to practice Wednesday. But which is probably why that line is that.
He was limited. He was limited.
Okay, limited. Okay, then. So there we go. So, I'll say this about the Ravens. I want y'all to know something. The Ravens' record absolutely don't even matter. The Ravens currently are 1-5. It don't matter. Let me tell you why. Because their one win they got was in the division. The 5 losses they got, non-division games. The Ravens are 1-0 in the division, and that's all that matters in NFL. They can finish the season 9-7. As long as they win the division, they make the playoffs. even if the team ahead of them has a better record. So the Ravens, all you got to do is win division games. Pittsburgh Steelers. If Lamar's back, I ain't tripping on the Pittsburgh Steelers. If Lamar's back, Lord knows I think they're beating the Bengals and the Browns. Them ain't no games, bro. The Ravens are in prime position to make the playoffs. Hadn't lost a game in the division. They're 1-0. And they got the Bears. Guess what? Who cares? I mean, for the playoff purposes, they could lose to the Bears. Absolutely don't matter. The only games that matter for the Ravens are division games. They win the division games, they make playoffs, Dave. But to pick the game, I'm picking the Ravens. Picking the Ravens to win the game. I am.
I'm going with the Bears, man. I don't care that Lamar Jackson's playing, man. This Bears defense, I think they're going to cause them some problems, man. And they haven't been winning pretty, but I don't care, man. They win games. They're running the ball incredibly well. DeAndre Swift is he's like revitalizing his career, man. I wasn't a believer in the Bears coming into this year. And, you know, they're starting to win me over a little bit. So count this as my upset pick of the week because they're 6.5-point road underdogs, man. I'm going to go with the Bears in this. I'm going to see if they can ride this win streak out to 5 games.
I'll say this, though. If Lamar is shaky, don't play him. It does not matter. Don't play him. Then you lose. Who cares if you lose to the Bears? It don't matter. You just got to win a division game. You win a division game, you make the playoffs. That's it. As a matter of fact, he cannot play the Bears. He cannot. Then they got the Dolphins. He cannot play. He could not play against the Vikings. That's 3 more weeks. Not even play a game. Get back fully healthy against the Browns on the 16th of November. Play. All they got to do, I repeat, all they got to do is win the division.
Well, they would have to win out if they lose these next 3, right? You think 9-8?
No, they don't have a division loss. Pittsburgh's 2-1 in the division. All you got to do is finish with a better division record. So if you follow me, so it's that?
I mean, but overall, like you'll need a better record.
What do you mean?
Like, say Pittsburgh goes over in the division rest of the way, but they win the rest of their games, they'll still probably have a better record, right?
See, did they change the rule?
I mean, it's overall record. It's overall record.
I thought it was division winner.
No.
You sure?
Yeah,
well, if that's the case, then I stand corrected.
Yeah, because like when you go and look at the standings, it's all based on winning percentage.
But didn't the Seahawks have a losing record and won a division and went to the playoffs?
Yeah, because everybody else was worse than
Oh, is that what I missed?
Yeah.
Everybody else. Oh, man, I went on that rant, and that's the case. I didn't know that.
I thought it doesn't happen very often. So
right.
So yeah, overall record will still take pressure.
It's the bye. It's the bye. It's the bye. It's the bye. Not the bye. It's the wild card. That's what it is. It's the wild card. My bad. I got it mixed up. You can have a worse record than somebody else, but because you won the division, you get into the playoffs. You're not a wild card team.
Yes.
Or if you get into the playoffs and somebody got a better record, they may not be in the playoffs.
Correct.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is. Okay. My bad. I messed that up, Dave. I messed that up. So all that's wrong. All that's wrong. You're 100% right. It's the wild card. It's the division wild card. I'm sorry, listeners. I apologize. I got it mixed up with the wild card because I remember they talked about trying to change that rule because they were mad that teams with double-digit wins misses the playoffs.
Or they're having to go on the road to play.
Or having to go on the road. Yeah.
Losing record.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. I don't know if they did end up changing the seating stuff. But anyways, you know who's like inevitable right now is the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, we both had the Falcons, and they disappointed us. Mac Jones, I think he's going to be the guy the rest of the way, man, and playing really good football. Houston Texans, 1.5-point favorites. If Vegas had any nuts, I feel like they would have San Francisco as the favorites in this game. I'm going with the Niners.
Oh, yeah, I'm going with the Niners too on that. I'm still disappointed about my Ravens take because I thought they had an opportunity. Yeah, they got to win the game now. See, that changes things, but um, changes everything. But back to the Niners. Yeah, the Niners going to win. Niners going to win this game. What's wrong with Houston? But
You know my thing. You know my thinking with this whole thing. This is what happens when you're always
oh,
coaching OCs.
yeah, I knew you was gonna say that. Yeah, I knew
And
you
they
was
also
gonna say that.
did trade Laramie Tunsil. I mean, I know he wasn't the best, but usually when you're trading offensive linemen, it's usually not going to help your offensive line, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about CJ Stroud because I'm even hearing people talk about, oh, what about my man over there in Carolina now? Oh, yo, da 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 da. No, it's still CJ Stroud. He's still pretty good. I don't know what their problem is. That defense. I thought that defense would help carry this team. They're not doing that. They're
Yeah.
not picking up the weight with the type of talent that they have on the defensive side of the ball.
Maybe
But
this
yeah,
is where Mike McDaniel ends up next year.
as a what?
OC.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Nah, they shouldn't fire D'Amico Ryan.
Yeah, I was about to say like as a what?
No.
Yeah, you're right. He may end up being there. I think Mike McDaniel's a good asset to have on your team as an OC.
Yes.
Was he
absolutely.
true? Was he true? Was he the OC or the passing game coordinator before he got that Dolphins job though? Was he the OC? I'm
I'll
not.
look at his Wikipedia. I want to think that he was the run game coordinator. Let me
run
see.
game. Oh, is that what it was? But yeah, man, San Francisco. I'm kind of surprised by him. Be honest with you, with the play of Jones, and he's doing a good job, and I'm glad to see that because I know it was hard on him, bro. That guy, man, the head coach, man, he kind of did him wrong a little bit. Let's call it, bro. He was giving him DCs and special team coordinators to be the OC, and I don't know if he was truly set up to be successful there in New England.
Yeah. So he was run game coordinator for 4 seasons and then offensive coordinator in 2021.
21, okay, all right. So he did get promoted.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't. I'm glad to see Matt Jones have an opportunity to shine a little bit. Hey, it makes San Francisco sit back and think maybe we should have drafted him instead of selling our soul.
Remember when that was the rumor that they would pick him at 3? I mean,
Yeah,
again, it's all about fit. It's all about fit with these guys, and yeah, I think he's playing great football, man.
yeah, for sure. But I'm with you, man. I got San Francisco.
Okay. Fun game here. Baker Mayfield going up against New Orleans Saints. Buccaneers. I'm a definitely believer in them, but in New Orleans Saints, no, man. They're 5.5-point underdogs at home. Tampa, they'll want to avenge that nasty loss they had to the Lions last week. It was 24-9. Not much to say here other than that I'm going with the Bucs.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going with the Bucs. Yeah, I'm going with the Bucs, man. I did think about saying the Saints, but I'm going with the Bucs. 5.5 points playing in New Orleans. Golly, I gotta pick Baker Mayfield. So, I'm not a fan, bro. I'm not a fan, but yeah, I'm going with the Bucs, bro. It ain't a whole lot to say, as you said.
Mm-hmm. We talked about this. You're going with the Cowboys. I'm going with the Broncos. That will be a really fun game. Tennessee Titans.
14.5, Dave.
Dude, 14.5-point underdogs to the Colts. And, dude, I got to ask you this, Rawhide. Would you rather be the head coach of the New York Jets next year or the Tennessee Titans?
Jets.
Really?
Titans bad. I think they're in bad shape. And it ain't even in the Titans' defense. They did try to fix that offensive line. They made attempts. They made moves to do that.
Yes.
But yeah, I would rather be the Jets. because I think Jets got some foundational pieces there. They just need somebody to kind of write that, just to play decent quarterback play, just decent. Don't lose the game, quarterback. And guys, let you know. Let me just let everybody that's listening to me. I believe in football, the quarterback position is the most overrated position in football. I think it's the most overrated position. So I don't believe in teams winning championships or being good solely because of quarterback play. If you got a good one, can he do that? Yes, 100%. But when I evaluate a team, the quarterback, I put it to you this way: if I could build a team, I would always trade my quarterback if he was good coming to his next contract every single time, bro. He'd have to be extremely special for me to keep him.
You're treating your guys like widgets.
Yeah, I would. I would treat him. But let's put it in perspective. Miami Dolphins, $55 million of tour.
Yeah. No, you can't.
You can't do that, bro.
Yeah. If you're getting average play, I agree with you, man.
Yeah, I'm not. He would have to be Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen like, Lamar Jackson like. I wouldn't even pay. I would have traded Joe Burrow. I'm here to tell you, I would have traded him, bro. I would have traded him when he was due for a contract. I would have traded him. I would have got my 4 number ones, probably another piece, and I would have went and found me a competent quarterback. I would have got Sam Darnold. I said, "Come on, Sam Darnold, come play." Now I got Sam Darnold throwing the T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. I probably would have had Saquon Barkley in the backfield. I'm winning the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. Whenever y'all get through, I'm winning the Super Bowl.
Dude, you got to send a DM to the Browns, man. They love that kind of thinking.
You don't think that'll work?
I think it could. But I think that there's a human element to all this, man.
No, I got it. I mean, I get it.
And when you're trading guys that you draft, like Joe Burrow, I just don't know if that goes well. I don't know if people are happy to come and play for a team in which you got to be elite or you're getting cycled out.
No. I just don't think I don't think quarterback play is as valuable as the amount of money they earn.
Okay. So you're just talking about how you would do this with the quarterback position.
Yeah, right. I'm not paying. No, I'm $60 million. Not doing it, bro. Not paying him. It's just because he's not worth. Unless he can cover up my defense, he can cover up running backs, or he can cover up if I got a bad tackle. If he ain't covering up those deficiencies, why am I going to pay him $60 million?
Well, I'll tell you, the coach is the most important hire that you have for you then, because you need somebody like Sean McVay or Kyle Shanahan to run that offense, and they've shown that they can do that.
Yeah, I believe in that, man. Even with so I think there's 3 quarterbacks in the league that's worth the money, and that's Lamar, that's Josh Allen, and Pat Mahomes. Outside of that, I'm not paying none of them jokers, bro. I'm gonna build that D. I'm gonna build that O. I'm gonna build that line, and I'm gonna put somebody back there to manage the game. That's the problem too much. I watch football. I hear people talk about football, and what they do is they evaluate the quarterback position on exceptional play and not the play of the position. And what I mean by that is this: if you're good with 20 carries, 100 yards from your from your running back, that ain't 200. That ain't 150. If I expect that from my running back, I expect the equivalent from my quarterback. If I gotta expect my quarterback to throw for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, my team is not that good. He should be able to throw 225, 250. Don't turn the ball over. Give me a touchdown. That's all I need.
You sound like Mike Tomlin, man. You sound like Mike Tomlin. And that's not a dig. I think that's clearly the approach that they've taken.
That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes. But you got to make sure everything else is good. The problem with the Steelers is that they can't get the offensive line right.
Yeah,
They got the offensive line right.
Yeah.
And the defense aged out. See, again, that defense aged out before you got confident quarterback play. But you played my man two years too long, Big Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh, I know, man. His arm was falling off. Okay, so you're going with the Colts in this game, right?
Yep, Colts.
Yeah, Cam Ward, dude. Oh, man. Just a disaster of a situation. All right, Green Bay Packers versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, Sunday Night Football. This is interesting. Packers are 3.5-point favorites. Now, the Packers, man, I feel like they've been a little inconsistent. The Steelers, disappointing loss, of course, to the Bengals, but they got some extra rest having played on Thursday night last week. Yeah, Green Bay, let's see. They're on a 2-game winning streak after they tied the Cowboys. So the last loss they had was week 3, or the only loss they've had. They're 4-1-1. Was week 3 in Cleveland, where they lost 13-10.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're going into Pittsburgh. I'll be honest with you, man. I'm going to go with the Steelers in this game.
Steelers.
Yeah, man. Got extra time to prepare.
Oh.
They gave a terrible performance against the Cincinnati Bengals. It's just hard for me to see them laying another egg. Yeah. This is based off of feeling. This is purely based off of feeling rather than anything analytical, man. This is something that Kevin Stefanski, Andrew Berry have no grid for. His intuition.
Oh, yeah. I got to go with the Packers, bro. Pittsburgh, the Steelers defense not playing like they used to. I think I just spoke on that. The Green Bay, I think.
Oh, how could I forget Aaron Rodgers' revenge game?
Oh yeah. Aaron said I don't care nothing about them.
Oh sure.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. But yeah, I got to go with the Packers, man. I think Packers are a little bit disappointing. I even think the team was a little bit disappointed. Remember, they were talking about undefeated season after the first game.
Yeah.
Idiots. But that being said, man, they decent on both sides of the ball. Pittsburgh's not. I think Packers win actually kind of easy. Yeah.
Okay. You might make up some ground this week, Raw. We'll finish out with right now Washington and Marcus Mariota taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. What a dud of a Monday Night Football game.
It is a dud. Well, y'all have awakened Godzilla and the Chiefs. Chiefs win easily. It's not even a big conversation. I mean, even Vegas is saying it -9.5. I mean, -14 is crazy, but 9.5 is a blowout. So, Chiefs in an easy victory there against the Commanders.
Yes.
Pat Mahomes, your MVP for the season.
Man. Yeah, they got Rashee Rice back. That offense is humming. Oh, yeah. Sucks. It sucks. But yeah, the Chiefs are going to dominate this one. And there we go, guys. I know that the Jags aren't playing this week, but I got to say, Raw, I just needed to comment on the Jaguars really quick. I'm starting to believe that Baker Mayfield is the reason that Baker Mayfield is good, and it's not Liam Cohen, man. Because the way that he's run this Jacksonville Jaguars offense and just this team in general, dude, this guy looks way over his head, man.
Really?
Dude, that was one of the picks I had wrong last week. You know, obviously the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
But, dude, they should have put up a fight, man. Coming in with a winning record, right?
What was the score of the game?
They got obliterated, man. Wasn't even close. Let me pull this up, man. But dude, you know how we talked about the Bengals?
35-7?
Yeah. Dude, and this is in their home stadium, essentially, out there in London, man.
That probably had a lot to do with it, though. I think the Rams is a good team, though, Dave.
I know. But you don't see blowouts like that happen very often, man, in London, man. And I know it's early, but I thought, maybe Tampa, they would take a step back after losing Liam Cohen and all this, when you lose the play caller. When the offense doesn't skip a beat when you lose the play caller, that's got me, like, asking questions. And we talked about the Bengals, how they just made things simple for Joe Flacco. Throw to these two guys. That's all you need to be doing with the Jaguars, man. Throw to Brian Thomas, when he decides he wants to catch the ball, and throw to Travis Hunter, man. This is not rocket science. But that offense looks disastrous. And I got to say, man, I'm disappointed. I'm so disappointed in Liam Cohen, man. I'm not liking what I'm seeing, man. And I'm really pissed off about the lack of usage of Travis Hunter when you spend multiple first-round picks to go get this guy. And you're just having him out there on a diet on offense. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So, I mean, how would you like to play? How would you like them to play Travis?
They drafted him and spent the draft capital on him to say, we're going to do what he did at Colorado at Jacksonville. Now, I've been on record saying, hey, if you're going to play him at one position, play him at wide receiver. Because points, you got to score points, man. And that's also what brings in the money. But they spent this draft capital, man, and they're not playing him full-time on either side of the ball right now. So why'd you spend all this draft capital on this guy when you're treating him like a designated hitter?
I got it. So you want him full-time, part-time then? Or you want him full-time?
I'm saying, my expectation was you playing full-time on both sides of the ball. But if you're going to limit his snaps, don't be doing that on offense. On offense.
Yeah. Okay.
And maybe I just value offense over defense, right? But
a lot of people do. Yeah, I get that.
And if I'm Travis, you're going to get paid more as a wide receiver than a corner, anyways.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess this is back to the widget thing. I think investment plays a part in decision making. You play him full time on both sides of the ball, like you said. You spent two first-round draft picks on it, and he doesn't even make he doesn't make it through the first contract, or he's Jameer Alexander playing 11 games in 2 years. You don't really want that. Now, if your argument is be full time on one side of the ball and sparingly on another, I can agree to that. I think playing him sparingly on both sides of the ball hurts his growth. Because let's be honest, he's not a clean receiver. He wins by being athletic. He's not that. So I get it, right? But I don't know if I don't know if we want to see him play both sides full time, but I get your point about at least being full time on at least one side of the ball. I get that point.
I got to respond to this from outsider. This is hilarious.
What'd he say?
That all Colorado content creators are the same. I don't hear him bring up Jimmy, Webster, Zay, and other. Yeah, because those guys were undrafted in day 3 picks. We're talking about a Heisman winner at Colorado, man. Like one of my favorite players in the black and gold of all time, man. Yeah, of course I'm going to be talking about him, man. We don't have those same expectations for freaking day 3 picks. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah. Well, I get. But we thought Shador was better being a day 3 pick. We thought he was better than that.
Yeah. Shador's an interesting case.
Yeah, he is an interesting case.
Yeah.
He is an interesting case.
But y'all talk about Shador. Oh, yeah, here we go. But y'all talk about Shador. Nerds. Oh, man, look at where his dress spot was. Yeah, you guys are exception to every rule. Come on now, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
I'm
I,
talking
you
about
know,
a
I,
fifth-round pick.
look, I listen, Travis, man. I missed his touchdown. I didn't see it while it happened, so I was too busy watching other games. But man, he's doing okay, man. He's doing okay. He's doing okay. I agree with you, man. I would like to see him full time on one side
Yeah, it's
and
just again,
sparing
it's
the
like
other.
the investment thing. Like, why are you investing so much to bringing him into Jacksonville and then
Yeah.
should be doing more?
It sounds like they're trying to bring him along slow on both sides of the ball to ramp him up to play full time on board.
Yeah, wasn't this guy the second overall pick?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know how many defensive snaps he played against the Rams?
I'll pull it up right now.
I
I
don't know
know
how
he's
many
like the
offensive.
highest rated they've had, or coverage guy they've had. I saw that on Twitter.
Yeah, he had a pass. Looked like he had a pass breakup in the game. So I'm not sure exactly how many downs he played.
Pulling it up right now. So let me go to the premium stats. Yeah, he's just got one touchdown, 298 receiving yards. But let me see on defense. It's like, dude, he played 14 snaps on defense last week.
Mm.
They had him playing more weeks 2 and 3 in the 40s at least. Good coverage grade, 72.7. Does he have an interception? I think he doesn't. He's got 2 PBUs. But then when you look at the offense, we're receiving. All right, they did give him 12 targets.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
good.
sorry,
12
I'm
targets.
not even sharing this. So yeah, I guess they did give him 12 targets. So
Oh, yeah.
maybe now I got my foot in my mouth.
12 targets is good, Dave.
That's very good. But yeah, so he started week 1 and then he didn't start the rest of the weeks. But then he started last week in the slot. Let me go see his snaps. I don't know why they don't have it on here. Okay, he played 67 snaps.
Okay.
Maybe that was more than. Let me see with like Trevor Lawrence because he played all of them, I'm sure. How many? So, yeah, they had him off 10 plays.
Oh, okay. That ain't bad, Dave.
Okay, that ain't as bad. So yeah, maybe they are starting to use him more. But yeah, I see these snaps right here, 30, 38, 30. That's like half the snaps, dude. So I guess it changed. I didn't watch the London game.
Yeah, I didn't either. I ain't either, man. I didn't either. I think NFL, they are desperate to grow the game overseas, man. I tell you, desperate.
I know, they should just give a London team, man. Then we can stop.
I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing. I was like, man, just put you one over there. Here.
Yeah, right. If this was any second overall pick, y'all would be against the player, not the team. They always be forcing him the ball. Watch the game. Well, I guess this past game they forced him the ball. But it's a lot of bubble screens too, like what Clint brought up, man. It's a lot of bubble screens, dude. Just throw this guy just goes up and gets it. And all these nerds want to make it too overly complicated, man, dude. I am against nerds. Against nerds.
So you don't like Mike McDaniel, huh?
I like him calling the plays, I guess, but I don't like nerds as your head coach, dude. I don't like it. My kind of head coach is Bountygate. My kind of head coach is Spygate. I like coaches that talk a little bit of trash. I like guys that, hey, if they make a mistake on the field, they go in the Mike Shanahan doghouse because they fumble the ball. I like accountability. But man, all these nerds, dude, they treat everybody like widgets and stocks. And so because of that, you don't have any accountability. Nobody needs to learn any lessons.
Oh, you say you need to invest in the players a little bit more, huh? You
Yeah,
believe that, right?
hold that fire to their butt a little bit more, man.
Yeah, bro. It's all NFL. I mean, you know the NFL, bro. It's very, very transactional. Transactional, man. That's just what it is. It's transactional. So before we go, what you got for what you got Saturday, bro? Who you got?
Oh, Saturday. Oh, by the way, guys, Profit X. They're done. They're done with David Talks Broncos. Everything's good. Everything's good. But my representation is out there finding me another deal for November. So with that being said, you can help me out on TikTok. MyBookie's the sponsor over there. Use the code Dave. Get your first play covered up to $200. Easy. MyBookie. Okay. What do I got going on Saturday, or what do I think's going on for the Buffs? Dude, I'm terrified of this game. Now, I have been trying to talk about how we can upset the Utes, but as we continue to go deeper into this week, I am losing more hope every day going into this matchup, which at this point I have landed on the plane of everything is pointing against us winning this game, so I'm thinking we have a chance. Coach Prime, 1-2 record off the bye week with Colorado, because we had 2 bye weeks last year. Somehow our injury report really didn't get any better at all, even having a bye week. And that is concerning, man. And don't say it's the turf. Utah and all these other Big 12 teams play on turf. That one study on turf in the NFL was done like 15 years ago. And it's just MetLife at this point. Stop saying it's the turf. I got some questions about our conditioning. But, yeah, Chidozie coming in, basically calling the defensive line lazy bitches, does not make me feel great going into this week. So, yeah, man. I'm still going to put some money on my Buffs, man, but I'm not feeling great about it. I'm not feeling great about it right now, man.
I got you. I got. No, you know who I'm picking, so it doesn't matter.
And dude, I don't even feel like Utah's that good. See, that's the thing. It's the Big 12. It's the Big 12. As long as you don't beat yourselves, you're going to be in every game.
Yeah.
But I'm a little worried right now about, how this defense is played. And I loved how Kane Salter played last game. That was awesome. But yeah, like Utah has one of the best defenses in college football right now. They're running the ball for over 200 yards, man. Dampier, he's great because they don't got to really put much pressure on him. Look out for Lander Barton, man. Lander Barton. Cody Barton, he played for the Broncos at linebacker last year. He's with the Titans this season. His younger brother's Lander Barton. He plays linebacker for the Utes as well as tight end. He's a two-way player. And he's a lot of fun to watch, but I think that we're going to have difficulty with him, dude. I just hope we can build off of this momentum, man, with winning this game. But, yeah, how do you feel about this?
Well, you know who I got. I got CU with the win.
You got CU with the win?
Always. Utah, never pick. Got CU with the win, bro.
Oh, thank God, dude. I need some hopium, man. Because I started out hot on like Monday. I'm like, we're going to get this upset. And then I saw the injury report come out last night. And, dude, why does everybody's injury report look less than ours?
Because he don't care anything about it. He don't care nothing about it. I mean, he said that. He was like, it's forbidden. So I think he don't care nothing about it. Which I think a lot of coaches that way though, Dave. I don't think they care anything about it. It's a gambling
maybe
tool.
I am putting too much stock into it.
Don't put no stock in it. Oh, because don't put no stock in it.
Some people think that they're like including guys that are like redshirting and already transferring for the year because they have Terrence Love on the injury report, and he's already left the team, is out. But also, like, this pisses me off, man. It pisses me off when you got guys like Samuel Okunlowa on the team that, okay, plays week 1, then loses his starting job maybe due to injury or what other, maybe just straight out lost it to Keaton Wade. And dude, I just hate how we don't get more information on this, because I don't know if he's sitting out, because he's transferring, because he quit, or he's just seriously hurt. I don't know. But I get the vibes that he just quit, dude. That's just kind of the vibes that I get. And I hate college football, man. I hate the volatility of college football, man.
Oh. Look, I don't, bro. So let me ask you. So you want it to be like it used to be, pre transfer portal?
I love you get the one immediate transfer.
Yeah, you want it to be that way.
Yeah, perfect. Like common ground for both sides, because then you actually take your commitment pretty seriously. Because it's like, hey, I can leave once, and then with the transfer portal, you take that more seriously. But now, dude, everybody's just on 1-year deals, man. It's like AAU, and I think AAU is, is terrible for
yeah. There's some similarities to it. I like the fact that they got rid of that April portal. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I'm happy they got rid of that, man.
Yeah. So basically, when does the first portal open? Do you know?
I think it's in January. I think it's like early January. But guys can hop in it, in December or whatever, when the once the postseason starts. But
yeah, well, man. I like that. Be quite honestly, we're coming into November. Decisions going to have to be made on what they're going to do in the future. So it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be a lot. I think it's going to be even. There'll be a lot more players just making decisions now, because you got to make them early. You can't wait till April to make the decision. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be extremely interesting to see. But
But to win this game against Utah, I think one thing that's good is that I think we should get Draylon Miller back, have him at running back, because we're without Simeon Price to Kalen Taylor. So you play him at running back, you try your best to run the ball, and you just take these long shots with Kaidon Salter, man. Don't make him read these intermediate concepts or anything like that. That's when he's throwing dumbass interceptions. So what they do last game, just had him throw deep, throw seams, throw, deep.
Bro, you sound like somebody else right now.
Oh no. Oh no. Who am I saying? Oh no, who am I sounding like? No, this ain't good.
No, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. No, it's not bad. I guess. One read and go, bro. It ain't that. I don't think it's really that difficult. One read and go. Read and go.
That's why Pat Shurmur's got to go.
Oh my God, Dave! You're not doing this again, are you? Yeah, Dave, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, man.
Dude, that's right. Pat Shurmur's got to go. Kevin Mathis out of here. And yeah, I'm back on the Andre Hart's got to go, man. You got to give all those guys the Flea treatment. Thank you so much for your service, but we got to get professionals, man. At least Flea, though, recruits, unlike Kevin Mathis, dude. This guy can't coach the DBs, and he doesn't even recruit. How? Dude, we've done so many shows on Colorado, and how are we not getting blue chip corners here, man? How are we not getting blue chip corners here in high school? Why aren't we even recruiting blue chip corners, man?
Dave, I'm not going to let you suck me into this conversation. I'm just not going to let you suck me into this conversation. Yeah, Dave, I'm just not going to let you do it, bro. Listen, bro, the coaches are doing their assigned thing. Bro, they're good, bro. They're good. Man, the coach is okay.
Robert Livingston has already gone into Coach Prime's office. I don't know this for a fact, but if he's got any brains, he doesn't. He says, Coach Prime, man, you got to let me hire my own guys this time, man, at corner and at linebacker.
Okay, I got you, bro. I got you, Dave. I got it, bro. I just don't believe coaches are that. I think coaches have the ability to be flexible. I think if you're a OC, a DC, you have the ability to do more than one thing. I believe that.
I know some of this does fall on Prime. You're right. You're right.
I ain't
But
even saying that. I'm not
I,
even saying that.
well, and then I'll say it because we've discussed it before. How the offensive and defensive philosophy, that does come from the head coach. It's
Right.
absolutely dictated by the head coach. But I think a lot of people, myself included, are surprised. It's like if there's one position I thought that we'd recruit well out of high school, like all the time, would be DBs. But it seems like
Come
Coach
on, bro.
Prime is
That's so
scared to recruit those guys ever since Cormani McLean. And here's the deal: if he's going to be missing time, obviously due to his health issues and things like that, have a guy that's worth a damn coaching the corners to help the recruitment, man.
Hey, you crazy. All right, all right. Listen, I am not gonna let you pull me down this dark side Dave rabbit hole. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna say, hey, listen. I got it, bro. I mean, I got it. I mean, there's some things that can be improved, but
Gunnar White offered a DB yesterday. Gunnar White.
no, I get it. Oh, but they tag team recruiting, Dave. Though,
Okay.
come on now, Dave. You being a little unfair right now. I think you're being a little unfair. They tag team recruiting.
Gunnar White is probably the lowest paid positional coach on this staff.
How you know he didn't tell him to say, "Hey man, do me a favor, would you send an offer out for this guy?" How you know he didn't do that?
Man, then we got some lazy sons of bitches out there.
Oh my God, I am not doing this. It's time to end the show. It is time to end the show. I am not. No, I'm not going to. Not doing it. Not doing it. I can't believe you said that day. That's crazy, bro. Because they just gonna blame me. They're just gonna blame me for what you're doing. So I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it.
Oh man, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much, man. I'm a CU hater for Halloween. That's who I am,
That's
man.
crazy, man. That's crazy, bro.
It's great, man. It's a lot of
That's
fun.
crazy.
But yeah, looking for a new sports betting sponsor. Hopefully, I'll have that one soon. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Rawhide, man, this is my favorite thing every week, talking about the whole NFL. Then shitting on whatever we decide to shit on at the end of the show, man. It's great. But I gotta ask you before we wrap up here. NBA champion, you got a prediction, man? Anything like that? Any hot NBA takes you got? Did you watch Wembanyama just destroy the defensive core of the Mavericks?
Yeah. This is a hard time for me on this time of the season. When we got football and you got the NBA going, I watch both. So it really affects my YouTubing. But yeah, I saw Wemby, man. Wemby looked unstoppable.
He's hit the weight room, man.
Yeah, he has gotten stronger. I'd blitz him with a smaller guard when he's the one out there and he wants to dribble. I'd blitz him, make him pick that dribble up. But other than that, I did see him. I'm a little disappointed in Dallas. I thought they looked better, but I think the TNT show they kind of talked about it. Take the ball out of Flag's hand. He doesn't really need to play point right now. He needs to be.
What is the again, man? All these guys are widgets. All these guys are widgets. I could trade Luka for Anthony Davis. Oh man,
yeah, I know. But I will say, yeah, I agree with them. It ain't that hard. But I also agree with Shaq that they're just probably trying some things out to see what they got for later on. I still think that, let y'all know, I do believe that a healthy Dallas team can compete for a finals berth. I think the Houston Rockets. Oh, did you see Did you see the Houston Rockets starting lineup, bro? Did you see that, bro?
Yeah.
I don't think they had one person under 6'11".
No, dude. Everybody's tall, man. Everybody's tall. And Thompson's coming out hot.
Yeah, bro. So that was a good game. I don't know if y'all caught that game, but if you were to ask me, I'd probably go with OKC to repeat right now. I think I'd go Houston on their heels, and my sleeper would be the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah. I love it, man.
Oh, I forgot about your Denver.
Yeah.
Denver play San Antonio. I want to see this new Wemby go up against Jokic because see, Wemby can do those things because the league doesn't have centers. But since Jokic is the closest thing to we have to a traditional center, all that height, I don't know how Wemby handles that when he gets up under him, right? When that weight hit him, what does Wemby do?
And we
Right? It
got
keeps him off balance.
Valanciunas as well now, who is he's also taller than Jokic. So he's a big guy too. But yeah, I'm going with dude, this is the year that the Denver Nuggets win their second championship, man. That's how I'm feeling about it.
Really?
I love all the moves that they made, man. They got rid of MAGA MPJ. He's out of there. He's out in Brooklyn doing his podcast, whatever, talking about Andrew Tate. We don't need him, which means Jamal Murray's all happy again. Jamal Murray is going to be an all-star this year, his first all-star season. He came in not fat. So that means we're going to get off to a great start. The bench, Tim Hardaway, Bruce Brown, Jonas Valanciunas. You'll love it. Christian Brown. I love that contract extension that he got. That's going to be a bargain here in a couple of years. So, yeah, man, all the vibes are right. Everybody's happy and everybody's healthy. So, yeah, we should beat a corny OKC team. I'm not scared of OKC. They're a bunch of cornballs, man. That they don't got the dog in them. They don't. Now, there are some other teams I think that could knock off the Nuggets. But I think, man, this is our year. This is our year. But the Spurs, I know they got to go through. You got to go through some playoff losses normally before you go on a big finals run, right? Man, I think the Spurs are going to be good this year, man. I'm talking about like a top 6 team in the West.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. So what about the Lakers? What do you think about the Lakers?
Man, dude, Lakers pretenders. Pretenders, man. I'm not worried about the Lakers at all, dude. And I'll tell you what, the Lakers and their fans, dude, they don't watch any basketball. They don't know anything, man, because they're all freaking out already about DeAndre Ayton after the first game. Dude, have you not watched DeAndre Ayton like the last 5 years or whatever, man? This is who he is. Dude, Lakers, bunch of soft players, man. Bunch of soft players. You're not going to win with Austin Reeves as your second or third best player, man. It's just not going to happen.
So then, if you feel that way about the Lakers, then you gotta support Dallas moving trading Luka.
No. Because Dallas still would have had a better overall team with Luka instead of AD, I think.
So you swap,
and they still probably would have missed the playoffs last year too. They could have got Cooper Flagg. I mean, and again, I don't like the idea of trading away your franchise players, man. There's still Mavericks fans calling for Nico to be fired that were evacuated from they were kicked out of the stadium of last night's game, man. So,
hey, what you saw, bro? Come on now, you got to be honest, bro. You saw Luka in the playoff, bro. You can drop 20 on Luka,
dude. Doesn't matter, man. That guy got you to a finals. With who?
Yeah. Well, yeah, he did. Yeah. I think there's some things that happened that helped, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, he did. He made it to the final.
Yeah. I was just still not a fan of again, if you're going to trade him, get more than what you got, you know?
I agree. Well, I think that was one of them homeboy moves, kind of like Paul Gasol getting to the Lakers, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, dude. Get nerds. If you're treating them like stocks, you should treat them like stocks, right? You did not get the optimal return, man.
And I agree that. Yeah, I agree with that. But it's hard to give somebody $300 million when you won't lose weight.
It's true. And you're prima donna, all those sorts of things. But then this is the other thing that people don't realize. LeBron does not want to coexist with Luka. And that's the biggest issue that's going to be there this year with the Lakers, man. It's the biggest issue.
So?
Yes.
I think it's because they play the exact same way.
Exactly, man. It doesn't make any sense. And LeBron's starting to lose power. I don't think he likes that. Again, the vibes check on that Lakers team, dude. They're on a self-destruction warning to start the season, man. We'll see how it all looks when LeBron comes back, right? But yeah, man, something's off with this Lakers team, man. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't think they're a contender either. I agree to that. One more. What about the Golden State? What do you think about them?
Dude, they're gonna be good, man. I think that this might be kind of the last big run that they have. And Jimmy Butler, I think, is perfect for the rest of those guys. So can they stay healthy though?
Yeah, I see them making another move. I don't know what the move's going to be, but I
don't
think
really understand why the whole Jonathan Kuminga thing is just very strange. Like I guess they picked up that option, I guess it was, and then they're like, we will look to trade him immediately once he is available to trade. Like once January hits. Yeah.
Yeah, but Kuminga really don't fit.
I know.
Because he's a ball dominant type of player. So when I say ball dominant,
he plays dumb basketball. Warriors don't play dumb basketball. You got to get him out of there.
I mean, he basically plays. He's eerily simple. I mean, Murray gotta have that ball in his hand when he's going off. He's kind of that.
Yeah. I've never called Jamal Murray, just a great decision maker, but he's better than Zach LaVine,
I give you that. But yeah, if you're going I think how they play, I don't think you get you can't maximize Kuminga in how they play. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll see what they do with him. But I ain't even going to talk actually nothing about the East because the East really everybody's hurt. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a pretty good season in NBA. I really do, man. But I probably got OKC. I'd probably go Houston, Denver, Dallas sleeper. Yeah, that's probably what I'd do.
Give me Spurs as my sleeper, but yeah, man. As long as OKC doesn't repeat, I'll be happy. And of course the Lakers. Now, I would like to see the Knicks win. Who'd they hire as their coach again?
Brown.
Mike Brown?
Sacramento. Mike Brown.
Huh. Okay.
Man, it seems like I've been saying Brown a lot today. But yeah, Mike Brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Celtics, this is a transition year for them.
Yep. Indiana, same thing. They traded away Miles Turner and was it Achilles? Yeah, Achilles.
Yeah, he's in Milwaukee now.
Yeah, Miles Turner is.
And then, I guess, hey, this is the year for Detroit to make a serious run then, I guess.
New York. Let's just keep it to New York. Let's don't go slumming. Let's don't slum, bro. Let's not do that. Let's don't do it. Now, I'm not saying Detroit don't have potential, but I don't think they were speaking on at this point.
Dude, it's time to put Memphis and New Orleans in the East, man.
As they should be.
Yeah.
They should be. I wonder they're gonna trade Ja.
Yeah, that was weird. Magic, I guess this is the year for them too.
Yeah, that's slumming.
Yeah. All right, Raw. I'm gonna shut this thing down, get some lunch.
Yeah, bro.
What you got going on your channel this week?
Oh well, probably nothing. Probably not gonna do anything for the rest of the week, bro. I have been extremely busy with other things. And today is Thursday. We got a game tonight, and we got NBA tonight, and tomorrow. I might do something tomorrow, though. Yeah, but I know today is filled, bro. I'm going to probably order me a pizza and park right in front of that television.
Dude, let's go, man. Let's go. Well, thanks again for joining. Maybe you'll make up some ground on me this week. I think.
I'm kind of disappointed. I thought I did. Yeah, I hope so, brother. I really do.
Yeah, but hopefully the Broncos get the win over the Cowboys. Thank you all for joining in the comments. Subscribe to Rawhide Media. Links in the description. And go Broncos.